coaching as much as he got credit for spending money. He didn't, bro. Like, not compared to Pep, bro. Everyone's like, everyone wants to play like Pep.
Yeah, but then Pep
It's
also got what
possession
we
bollocks.
get.
No one
Pep
wanted to
also
play
got the
like
boring football
Jose.
thing. He got the
No one
boring
wanted to
football
play like
thing.
Jose.
He had Messi. He got all you can do is spend peas. All the money you're spending.
Yeah, but no one wanted to play like Jose. No one was saying, oh, like, Jose ruined football.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to play like Jose. Pep was seen as like the beauty and Jose was the beast. Blood.
But then they flipped it and said Pep ruined football as well, man.
Yeah, they said it because the football's boring. However, he's got a lot more praise than criticism when it comes to one, spending money, and two, the way he plays, isn't it? Jose got criticized because the way he played wasn't aesthetically pleasing, and he spent loads of money as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think for the most part, yeah, that he's kind of got away with it. It's only with Pep now he's struggling a little bit more, and it looks like he's trying to spend his way out of trouble. This is now when man are saying, yo, City spent 200 mil in January. The man still didn't, you know what I'm saying? They spent this, still didn't, brought in this player, that player, still looking shit. It's only because he's struggling now. When he was winning, everyone was talking about how sexy the football was, bro. So it's one of them ones.
I don't think he wants to be there anymore. I think half of the money they spent is just like, because obviously they bought Trafford, and Donnarumma's a good keeper, but it took people by surprise. You mentioned it there. They bought 200 worth of players in January. I genuinely think, and obviously I don't work for the club or anything of that ilk, but I actually think City have begged Pep to stay for the last 2 seasons, including now. I think he's on cutting. Because normally they've spent, one thing I give them credit for, they have spent peas, but they've also walked away from things. They walked from they walked away from Xhaka, they walked away from Jorginho, they walked away from Harry Maguire. They were very prudent and accurate with when they spent. But when I'm seeing it looking bewildering now, this has to be a bit of long-term planning for the next manager to just.
I believe that the players they're bringing in are for the new manager, not necessarily Pep. Because even Donnarumma, that wouldn't have been.
That's not a Pep goalie.
A goalkeeper that Pep would have chosen to bring in, had he been thinking long term for his own team, because it just doesn't suit him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look what Enrique done. Enrique got rid of him, and brought in another goalkeeper because he more fits the way Enrique wants to play. So he's definitely not
a goalie, but better
Pep goalkeeper. Feet. And Rhodes, to counter this, bro. I'm not talking about Man City. I'm talking about Pep. Pep's career didn't start at Man City. I've seen Pep from when he first started coaching at Barcelona all the way to now. Yeah. Everyone talks about City spending when it comes to your trophies, because City were an extremely irrelevant team, bro. I didn't grow up acknowledging Manchester City.
Big up Danny Mills.
No, bro, I didn't acknowledge them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the truth. Like,
and a bit of it ain't even anything to do with Pep.
Like, Sean Goater and them, man. But them man were not serious.
No, let's cut the crap, Rants. Some of it obviously is with Pep at City, but let's not forget, like, they got taken over by the Sheiks. You had Pellegrini, you had a bunch of guys, you're spending peas. So you've kind of got that tax that's applied to Pep on top of that as well.
Course.
It's you lot have always done the peas thing.
Yeah.
Respectfully, like, you have.
Yeah. Yeah, but bro, man said I rated Pep a lot for his. I have, but remember, I was also the first one that called him Fraudiola all these years ago. Do you know what I'm saying? Because as much as I rate the way he coaches, I always saw, that he couldn't do it with shit players. I've always felt like that.
It's always felt like star chef. You got to bring him the best ingredients.
Yeah, I've always felt like that. Do you know what I mean? And the reason why I've always felt like that is, he overcomplicates, what is a very, very simple game. And the thing is, if you've got players with a lower technical level,
strength and weakness.
Yeah, exactly. But this is what I'm saying. It's a strength and a weakness, bro. Because if you give him really good players, it looks amazing. But if you give him players, that can't grasp what he's asking for,
myth.
He's horrible. And this is why when teams are struggling for relegation, they don't go and get a Pep Guardiola. They go and get a Sean Dyche or a fucking Sam Allardyce. They get someone that's going to simplify the game to the basic level to get man out of trouble. They don't go and get someone. They don't get someone that inverts left backs into the 10 and all that shit. No, they don't. You know what I mean? They don't do that.
It's irrelevant, Rants, but like what you just said there with relegation, and obviously when you think Pep, you think of like quote unquote pretty football and all of that stuff. Do you think Postecoglou could get Nottingham Forest relegated? That's my hot take. But just not because of his ability, just because, like, bro, you
because of
can't
what he's trying to do with what he has.
Yeah.
No,
It's
not
gonna go. Bearing in mind
relegated,
where
but
Spurs finished as well.
not relegated, but I think, bro, they're gonna have a tough time. They need a W quick, innit? That's what they need one quick, bro. They need
they can get rubbed out. Like,
they need a win. Like, man need oxygen, bro. Like, they need a win badly, because the longer the win don't come for, people are gonna start thinking about relegation. I promise you.
It's looking dark.
It's looking nasty, bro. When you're 2-0 up and you still go out, yeah, it's like, bro, like, the football gods ain't really fucking with you right now, you know.
What I'm saying. To be fair, there were a lot more against us. I wouldn't say they were defensive, but they were a lot more switched on defensively than I would have thought under Ange, if I'm honest. But he's still doing that same old stuff. You can't. It's worlds apart from Espirito Santo, man. Like, it can get dark very quickly. Like you said, all it takes is 2-3 more losses. You ain't got a W. Everyone's looking around like he might be even complacent because his brethren gave him the job as well.
Yeah. Well, they're away to Burnley. That's not an easy game either. Burnley have given Liverpool and Man United decent games already this season.
Well, they were stupid with the pens in both games. I don't know what's going on with them.
Yeah. So that could be another one where where's the 3 points coming from Nottingham Forest? Angie's another one of those. And this is what I mean about managers. When you think about managers, when teams are in trouble, they don't go and get you a Pep Guardiola. They don't even get you an Ange. You know what I'm saying?
Sean Dice, man.
Yeah, they get you someone straight lines. Everyone
even Chris Wilder has gone back to Sheffield.
Chris Wilder's gone back. They get straight lines. A David Moyes, straight lines. That's it. These
We're
man
not doing
know
dynamic
how to...
warm-ups. You lot are jogging around the gymnasium once and
talk to them. This is what they do. So when man are saying, oh, they can't afford a Pep, bro, there's loads of little Pep mutant spin-offs all over the world. Do you know what I'm saying? And the truth is, none of them motherfuckers don't get a job here when teams are in trouble. They're the guys that come in when teams are stable. There's a good level of players there, and the morale's good, and we've won a few things, and then you come in and do the pretty stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? But fundamentally, the way that these men want to play football here is way overcomplicated. Yeah, bro, like, look at that, like the Harry Redknaps, all these guys that you're mentioning, yeah. These guys are very, very, very good, yeah, at getting the best out of the players that you have. Whereas Pep,
they know when to not reinvent the wheel, man.
That's it. Whereas Pep gets players, yeah, and who's the last player that I think that Pep has proper maximized? Raheem Sterling. I think Raheem Sterling is a player that Pep got a level out of here that he ability-wise, he probably never should have got to that level. Raheem is not a 20, 30 goal player.
He got the most out of the tools he has available to Sterling.
Yeah. But Pep took him to another level and had people thinking that, yo, like, there was world-class shouts and all of that. But most of the time, Pep takes a 9 out of 10 player and makes them look like a 7, bro. Most of the time. Man say KDB and that. But then...
To be fair, Rodri's a shout. Stone's a shout.
But come on, bro. The way Rodri plays... Like, it doesn't really count because Rodri was doing that in Spain anyway.
He reinvented that 6 slyly.
But bruv, Rodri is a foot on the ball controller, blood. If you put him in any team that plays football, he's gonna play like that. Do you know?
I hear that, but I'll give him Rodri.
Bear man are talking about KDB, yeah, but these are the same man that say, "Oh, Rants, but you didn't watch KDB at Wolfsburg." So, you know them ones.
He gave Kevin De Bruyne a platform to do his thing. I give him,
brother. They're the same man telling me you didn't watch KDB when he used to dribble and that. Because he was just spamming crosses. And now I'm going to say, no, but KDB used to dribble and that. Go back, watch the tapes. I ain't watching the tapes. I just know the same brother that was in the Inside Right channel spamming crosses. That guy.
They call that creativity.
That's the guy. Hamstrings were gone and Pep rinsed him for like 4 extra years, bro. He was cooked. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things, bro. Pep's made Grealish look worse. He's made a bagger man look worse, bro. That's the reality, bro. For every one player,
give him the Busquets and all them guys.
Bro, for every one player you can give Pep credit for at Man City, you can pick 6 players that he's made look worse. Bernardo, he's got Bernardo looking like a fucking janitor now, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Bernardo Silva was one of the most like exciting kind of flair ballers when he came to Man City, you know. And then now look at him, bro.
And Portugal's under 21s that year they all played for under 21s.
He's got this man looking like Philip Neville now, bro. That's who he's got, man, looking like. Phil Neville, bro. And this is the thing, because Pep has the picture that he wants to paint, and you just have to fit in. That's it. It's
You
not
gotta fit in his
about you.
chalk.
Yeah, the football's not about the players. It's about Pep. Do you know what I'm saying? And the funny thing is, even someone like Erling, yeah, he'll do way better in a team, yeah, that plays in transition, that moves the ball faster.
Yeah.
He's still scoring goals at Man City because it's Man City. But if you put him in a
it's
team,
Haaland,
yeah, that transition and move the ball fast, it's scary how many goals he would score. Even more.
He's a horrible player, man.
Do you get it? Bro, this is what I mean. So, like, when I watch Pep, it's like, yeah, man, give him credit for what he's done, but it's like, you need the very, very best players to do that. You need the
Michelin
very,
star
very,
chef
very
that needs
best.
the best ingredients.
That's it. And this is the thing.
And if you ain't gonna give him that, there's no point in playing him.
But this is the point, innit? So, like, there's two sides to the Pep Guardiola thing. Like, it's beautiful what he's managed to do with what he's had, but there's a lot of man in this chat here that if you gave them Messi, Busquets, and them, man, I'm sure.
Oh, that's horrible, right now. To be fair,
the football would be beautiful, blood. Anyway, it would be beautiful anyway.
The madman right back who we won't name, Alba,
brother. The football would be beautiful.
Because I know you've seen Barcelona with your own eyes. I'll be honest, when I went to the Nou Camp, Pep's football that time.
Did you see what they done yesterday, brother?
Yeah,
I see, man. Bro,
ridiculous,
brother. Jack Grealish and them, man. Bro, Jack Grealish posted on Instagram. Love watching De Jong and Pedri, bro. Like, bro, them man are so cold. Like, brother, I'm watching these man warm up here.
Best centre mid in the world, man.
Brother, these man are warming up, and there's about 5 of them, man, just doing like 2 touch in the air.
Imagine being in a rondo against them,
brother. Them man are doing rondos in the air, yeah. And then you think that man could just go play against them, and it's a normal game, bro. Relax, it's mad. These players are crazy level. Like, this is what man needs to understand. They're crazy. You know what I'm saying? So if you go from all of those players, yeah, you go from all of those players, and then you're giving Pep, Fabian Delph and that. Like, it's not the same. Obviously, you're not going to see the same football. Even though Delph done a thing at left back and they won the league, it's not the same thing. Like, Enrique come in after Barcelona, had Barcelona smoking as well. Frank Rijkaard had them smoking before. And I preferred Rijkaard's football because he allowed a bit more individuality. He allowed Ronaldinho to get on the ball.
Wait, you preferred Rijkaard's to Pep's?
Yeah, because that was my Barca.
I hear that, but Pep, bro,
that was
Messi
my Barca.
In the false 9, Busquets.
That was my
Pedro,
Barca. My Barca was the Dino Barca, yeah.
Yeah, so we all love that Ronaldinho, but Pep was mad. Even against you lot.
That was my Barca, though. Do you know what I'm saying? Because what? But think about it. Think about our age gaps, bruv. I'm like 5, 6, 7 years older than you. So because of that, like,
he was the
my Barca was the Ronaldinho.
But Pep revolutionized that, bro.
That's what I mean. Young Messi. That's what I mean. Deco, Samuel Eto'o, bro. That
Messi was
Barcelona
that
there
times as well.
That Barcelona there, that was my Barca. You know them as number 30 Messi.
That's why I do that celebration when I do score in Sunday League because of Eto'o, man. But that's why I rate Pep more. He been Deco, Ronaldinho, Eto'o. He been them all.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So
when Pep
it's the freedom
bold,
that
had the little hair sprouts. That was when he was in his bag.
Yeah. No, I hear it. So it's one of them ones where I think Pep gets his flowers. You know them ones. I think he gets his flowers.
He can never say he doesn't get flowers. Everybody rates you. Like, he can't.
But you know what it is, yeah? Because Jose done the same thing, yeah? You see when man are getting washed, yeah? That's when man start doing the chip on the shoulder tick. You know them slyly. You know what I mean? I'm not saying Pep's fully washed now, but like when man start getting washed, this is when Jose start poking man in the eyes and start doing stuff like that. You know the ones like this is Pep's time now, isn't it? Pep's starting to realize that the young G's are kind of badding them up, bro. Because bro, it's true though. Because bro, I seen this before bare times. I seen it bare times. I seen Jose do it, and I seen when Jose was the young bro terrorizing fucking Fergie and Wenger. I seen it, and fucking Benitez. I seen it. And this is when man start to realize that the young G's badding man up, yeah. So then man start switching it and doing the mind games. This is what Pep's doing. Pep's doing the mind games because he understands it's cooked now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, bro, He had Rafa Benitez moving mad. Man was talking about Benitez's wife and that.
Triggered it. No, but to be fair, Rafa Benitez is probably the easiest of the managers to trigger. Wenger rattled him, Jose rattled him, Fergie rattled him. He's too emotional, man.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. But man like Pep only starts doing this now, yeah. At this, because remember, everything that Pep does, yeah, is it's premeditated. He's very smart, innit?
He's a crazy bastard.
It's so early in the season for my man to be talking about money spent, bro. Like the title race ain't really taken shape yet. It only really takes shape after the game. Because if City lose and Liverpool win, then you and Liverpool open up a nice little lead on Man City. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where he knows what he's doing, bro, because he understands the pressures are already on him. He's ran this race a million times, you know.
Do you think there's pressure on Pep?
Of course there is. Of course
what
there
pressure,
is.
Though? Like, obviously, if you rub out, you don't win leagues, you don't fight for a league, you're Pep Guardiola, we like the same talking
Pep wins trophies every season. I think last season was the first season in X amount of time, and only the second time, I think, in his whole career that he didn't win a single trophy.
Yeah, but they're not going to sack him.
No, but it's not about sacking him, bro. Like, his pride is in the bin right now, bro.
100.
Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Because he don't recognize himself, bro, at the moment. Like, he doesn't. Because he's like, what is this smell of defeats, blood? Like, all the time.
Last season, he was scratching his face.
Man said, I want to hurt myself and that on live TV and them things there. And then man find out that man was having problems at home. Everything was mad for him. You know them ones. So when you look at the Pep situation right now, it's like, he understands, he's been in a title race for so long, so many times, that he understands the magnitude of this game. Even if no one's talking about how big this game is. If he loses to Arsenal here, effectively, yeah, their title charge is over.
Nah, man, there's still 30 plus. Without looking at the league table, which I don't, there's still 30 odd games, man.
Nah, but it's not just the 30 odd games.
Qualities, man, that no one else can match. They're still in this.
I can't lie. The Premier League, the Premier League's changed in that aspect, bro, because this is not a City team that you can guarantee beats the rest of the teams anymore. Back in the day, you used to say, you know what, City will take care of everyone else. Do you know what I'm saying?
We don't know week in, week out what's going to happen.
Yeah, but this is the kind of game, yeah, that the old Pep, he goes to Arsenal and wins.
That's the thing about the old days. They the old days, man.
Yeah,
Pep,
like if they lose, that's 3 losses for them, bro. 3 losses in the first 5 games is crazy.
Nah, I need it, man. Pep, I haven't forgotten when you lot used to. We got into this weird stage at Arsenal. Like, obviously, City used to just smash us in. Then we got to that weird stage where we're quote unquote competing in the 90 minutes. There might be 2 mistakes. They go and score, like when Kevin De Bruyne against Ramsdale, and he would just pat us on our head like, you lot are good lads. I need revenge. I need him lit up. I need a team lit up. I need Bernardo Silva first 10 minutes out of there, like serious vampers. I want blood.
Yeah, but what is it? The last time they won the league, they beat you at the Emirates. That's what I mean. It was I remember it was Grealish, innit, that scored and Erling. So that's what I'm saying. So they know that they need to beat you at your ground, yeah.
That's why Rodri's chatting.
No, because they know that they need to win, bro. They know that they need to win.
That needs to get
this is why Pep's chatting like this. Don't get it twisted. He knows this game is huge. This is a cup final for Pep Guardiola. That's why he's doing all of this scumbaggery right now, talking about money.
So to confirm, the pressure's on City, not Arsenal for once going into these games, yeah?
No, the pressure is on Pep, 100%. The pressure is on both of you guys, though.
Oh, we still got the pressure narrative.
The pressure is on Arteta, bro, because if Arteta does lose, then it's like, brother.
There's no pressure.
You know what I mean? Man brought in 8 players and that, and you lost at home. Come on,
cool, bro. You lost to City, cuz you lost to City.
It's not cool, bro. Like you said, in recent times, City haven't been able to come to your gaff, bro. You started off the show saying these men were getting slapped up. That's what you did.
Yeah, they are getting slapped, but if we lose, it's not the end of the world.
No, but there's no ifs then.
There is always ifs in football.
Brother, I can't go into a fight saying, yo, this youth's getting smacked up, but if I lose,
you get smacked up. You hold your balance, you get better, you get stronger.
Man can't say, this youth's getting smacked up, but if I lose, there's no but if I lose. If the youth's getting smacked up, he's getting smacked up.
But if he smacks you up, you recover and smack him up.
Nah, bro, I can't lie. It's one of them games where, based on how City are playing right now, based on the season they had last season,
anyways, man.
Based on what you're doing this season, you should be winning this game.
I don't know, man. Listen, as you said, it's a cup final. Cup finals form go out the window. We saw Newcastle beat Liverpool.
That I agree with.
We just have to try, man. It's light work, man. You know what my team do, man.
Well, there you go.
Listen,
so it's an Arsenal win then.
All I know is
Pep is under a lot of pressure, bro. Pep's
It's
under a
light
lot of
work.
pressure.
Everything's light work. I said it's light work because they're footballers. They're not nurses. They're not surgeons. You're living your dream. You're just a footballer earning a lot of money. That is what light work means. Don't make me bring the PR out. We're winning, man. I ain't scared to see.
So there it is. So Pep knows exactly what he's doing. He's ran this race a million times. He's under a lot of pressure, bro. Like, and he knows it. This is why he's doing these things. That's why he's talking about the money spent and that, because it's there to cushion the blow.
Pep, stop pocket watching, man.
Get your
money up, not your
because he's
funny
basically saying, you man always talk about me spending money, but look, everyone else is spending money. So if I don't win,
defenders again and again. Pep, don't watch our thing. You lot got more money than us, and you're watching us. It's not our fault. Galley got onto us. Guys are going Selfridges and buying shit drip. That's your business, Pep. Come get your shit back, Pep. Come get your chain back, man.
I hear all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Do this.
So, it'll be one of them ones. Like, we're gonna see in it. We're gonna see, but I think the pressure is on both managers, but for different reasons, innit?
We got this one.
You will see. You know,
define. You know what people would ask me to define what "got this" means. It means I think we're gonna have 11 players step out on the pitch.
What's your prediction?
Define prediction, Rants.
That's it.
No,
are you winning that game of football? Are you confident that you're winning that game of football, bro?
But win what?
Are you said light work
battles? Are you talking win get 3 points?
All of that, because you said light work. So light work, that insinuates, that you man are going to deal with these dons.
You're earning a lot of money living your dream. That's what light work is. But if you're talking in terms of the score, well, it depends on the state of the pitch. Depends if it's been raining.
Brother, last season you smoked them.
I don't know. I don't remember last season. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know, man. 2-1 Arsenal.
That's it. Arsenal win. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. We got Chelsea tomorrow.
You lot always sell me Chelsea versus Man United is always a dream seller to me. I always think it's going to be lit, and it ends up being.
It's always being shit, bruv.
Oh my days! Is it the bridge
game against Chelsea? I swear. What was it? Was it 4-3 or something, guys? That game. I can't remember.
Is that the bridge or at Old Trafford?
That Old Trafford.
So it must be a bit better. It's going to be a bit better. If it's at the bridge, I'd be even more negative, man. It's always stinky. It's a dream.
Yeah, but my manager's setting up negative regardless, bro. The fact that he told me Mason Mount's fit again is horrible news. You know what I mean? So
damn.
Yeah, Mason Mount and Cunha are back. Yeah, 4-3 was the bridge. That was the last good game that we had against Chelsea. An actual good game, bro.
You got no confidence for that game?
No, bro.
Chelsea got dealt with against Bayern.
Bro, I don't feel like we can win against Chelsea. I feel like we can not lose. I don't feel like we can win. You know them ones. Like, I just don't know how we win, bro. The reason why I don't know how we win is because we're not scoring enough goals.
Ivorian Messi and that. Like, you must.
Brother, he's playing right back, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He's doing right back shifts like Eze's doing left back shifts. I told you about those.
But Eze don't get more goals than him, boy. Like, I can't believe you.
I told you about those left back shifts with Eze, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Before him, you got Eze, you got Mbuemo.
He might not
stuck up the place.
You reckon, bro? You reckon he'll score before Ahmad? He might not, bro.
He'll score before Ahmad next. He will score before Ahmad next.
He might not, bro. I'll be honest.
Million percent.
Left back shifts are treacherous, bro.
You man were gas shaking.
Hey, listen, Ahmad scored a hat trick from right back, you know, man. How many hat tricks has Eze scored?
That's cool. It doesn't matter. Eze walks in your team.
Bro.
Your team's a mess,
bro.
Like, you're still gassing up Xerxes.
Ahmad can bag a hattie from right back, bro.
I can't. Listen, Rants. My mum said, "Don't get the dysfortunate in it." I can't beef you. Like, you've taken enough L's. We're in, as you said, we're fighting for the league. You lot do your thing. Man United. I hope to God you lot finish above Nottingham Forest. You have all my support. I'll be cheering you lot on tomorrow against Chelsea. I hope you could do it. Big up you lot, man. Big up you lot. Mbuemo, Cunha, someone with unique qualities. Mr. Benjamin Sesko. How many games it been without him bagging? Because you lot were doing all the nonsense about Gyökeres in pre-season. How long's it been, fella?
Since what?
Ivorian Messi went right back. It's dark, man. You lot,
it's
you
very
know what the problem
dark,
is?
bro.
You lot keep blaming Amorim. He needs to be given a new contract.
Nah, bro. He tried bust those jokes, you know. He tried bust those jokes today, yeah. Listen, that guy needs a slap, bro, because he obviously doesn't know, where he is, bro. And this is the problem with these. This is the problem with these Man United fans. This is what I said, and that's why when my show with Gooner, I titled it. I said, "Yo, bro, it's the local fans, that are lowering the standards at this football club. Because this manager shouldn't be allowed to even be busting jokes about getting new contracts and that in press conferences. Is man mad? Should be scared to leave his house. The way man's playing.
That's fucked.
But it's the truth. Brother, imagine if you had a Real Madrid or Barcelona preparing like that, bro. You wouldn't even go do your food shop. You can't be seen outside.
They've run out players for less.
Brother, you can't be seen outside. Bro, the fact that my man's busting jokes, talking about, oh yeah, like that they came to discuss the new brother, allow it, bro. This is not the time to bust joke, bro. This is not the time to do the cheeky banter thing, bro. You're a loser, bro.
Stay humble, man.
Like, bro, it's crazy. You finished 15th last year. You lost the cup final. And you started this season with a losing record, and you think it's appropriate to bust jokes, bro. Like this, bro, read the room.
That tells you he's not under pressure.
But bro, it's crazy. Or maybe that's his way of dealing with the pressure.
Yeah.
Like, maybe that's his way of dealing with the pressure. But bro, read the room, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
you need
incredible.
to get 3 points now, Amorim.
Bro, this brother's telling me that my man pulled up in a helicopter for a normal meeting.
I don't know.
What kind of bullshit is that? You know what I'm saying?
That's your first warning at work. Still.
Brother, that ain't no normal meeting, bro. You know them way there? Because you see when, he arrived at the club, my man didn't pull up on a fucking helicopter. All them man were waiting out the front for him, bro. When man pulls up in a helicopter and lands on the grass, you know that, the thing's not...
There's trouble in paradise still.
100%. 100%. You know what I mean? There's no two ways about it, bro.
Online banking's not working. Something's going on.
But he's not serious, bro. Because at the end of the day, if it was a normal day at the office, then I'm sure all them man have their own offices or places they could be. Man will be indoors, sitting down. He'll say, oh, yeah, when you finish training, come link me in the office and we chat about X, Y, Z, bro. Why is man pulling up in a heli for?
Crisis
why did he pull up in a helicopter? Like, what, he ain't got a room inside that he could have been chilling in, bro? No. Trust me, my man seen what happened because he was at the City game. And he chose to pull up.
You don't need to leave Fergie alone, man.
Bro, it's a madness. Man chose to pull up in the helicopter, bro. I'm telling you. Because he could have used the front door like everyone else.
In game, I don't know why he doesn't go for at the back. Like, he doesn't abandon his principles. Either you're stubborn or you're clueless.
Bro, because it's not his philosophy, bro. Do you understand?
The philosophy's not banging. If you play a back five, it's because you don't believe in your defenders and to be more stubborn defensively. How do you have a back five with all of these bad habits? How are you trying to play an offside trap against City in City's half? It's not making sense. Like, it really isn't making sense. There's bad habits. Defense is shit. Midfield ain't making sense. You've got a new look front three, which, banter aside, not individually, they can play a lot better than they are. There's not a single asset I look at United and think, rah, you know what? If I still thought Amorim needed to leave, he's at least doing X, Y, Z. You're not doing anything. The best thing you've probably done is you've frozen out Garnacho. That's probably it for United fans. Crazy.
And this is what it is. So
when I look at Luke Shaw in the back three, criminal. How the fuck is Luke Shaw in 2025 still starting, let alone
but here's the wickedest thing, though.
Jolting.
It's like a lot of the problems that people see as problems at Man United, they disappear when you get rid of the manager. Because on paper, our attack should be one of the most feared attacks in the league. It should be feared.
There should be no problems with your attack. You got Mbuemo, you got Cunha, you got Diallo, you got Sesko. Like, whether you think these guys are top class, world class, or shit,
but they don't have to. But they don't even need to be that, bro. They don't need to be any of the above. Even though they're more
competent than they're displaying.
Even though they're all very good players, they don't have to be that, bro. Because we've seen players like Chris Wood and the Ollie Watkins and all these guys, put up numbers in this league.
This is what I'm saying. The manager's stinking up the gaff.
Yeah, so you don't need to be a world beater. You don't need to be a world beater to score goals in this league, bro. It's been shown time and time again. The
manager's not showing any competencies in anything you're doing tactically. And again, just as a non-Man United fan, just looking at some of the comments after games, you don't read the room. Forget what you just said about the little joke thing. Like, even after the City game, when you're coming out, I'm not changing what I'm doing and
straight after the game, doubling down after you just got smoked.
Just be humble. That even just do the PR thing. City were better than us. There's something you could have said. There's some things we could have done better. There's some things we need to improve, and then keep it moving. You're just pissing people off. But that tells me that you're not under any that they're not close to pulling the trigger. That doesn't mean Ineos or Radcliffe or whatever, they're not talking with XYZ manager thinking about it. And obviously, every game you lose, there's going to be pressure on you. But it's dark. Like, it's dark. You're past your sell by date, lad.
No, but this is it. So you can't have long left, bro. Like this is it. When you're dying on this 5 at the back thing, yeah. The one thing you should be able to guarantee with 5 at the back is defensive competence.
Me and you should be having debates about whose defensive ethos is better, Arsenal's or United's, based on that back 5. But we're not having it.
But this is the thing. So you're playing a back 4 and you're defensively better than us. So what are we doing?
It's all on Amorim.
That doesn't make no sense.
Unfortunately, in life, everything is the manager's fault, quote unquote.
And so it should be, because at the end of the day, like, they get all the credit when it goes right.
Exactly. But when it goes left, oh, it's this, it's that, it's the other. Like, no. And it's not even like it was a back 5, like what I've seen Inter do a few years ago, or Atalanta, where it's a back 5, but the ethos is still to go forward. Because even that, if you've got 5 defenders, the one little midfielders that are further forward, or the attackers, there should be more of a license to roam. You should be doubling down, but that's not the case. It just looks like a bunch of players winging it, and it can't all be the players. And unfortunately, even if it is the players, it's easier to get rid of one manager than, let's just assume Man United fans wanted all 11 players gone. Then 11 players. It's in the nature of the beast. It's the nature of the game.
And the thing is, if they are winging it, yeah, if they are winging it, let these players wing it in a system that they actually understand.
Exactly.
Because it's very clear that these players don't understand what's being asked of them. And because it's not and or, it's and. Not only do they not understand it, but they don't rate it.
100%.
Because the enthusiasm to do it is not there either. You know them ones. Like, if there was real, if there was real enthusiasm from the players to carry out the shit that the manager was asking to do, I could understand it. And the fact that this brother's coming out and throwing the players under the bus, saying the mentality is the problem and not the system, and all of these other things. Man.
You can't be. You could say that in the first 2 months, 3 months, even 6 months of your job. You've been there for a minute now. If it's not there,
10 months, bro.
That's
your
business.
A year.
Yeah, like, no, because that means you're letting man take the piss in training and all of that. That is dead. You cannot forget all of that. You're by yourself. And even that, yeah, like, how many players have left Man United or left Man United on loan and they're looking a bit better, whether we rate them or not? So there's something that you're not doing, Amorim.
Facts.
Simple as that.
And this is what it is, bro. That's exactly what it is, bro. So I can't lie. It would have been one thing, yeah. It would have been one thing him performing like this, but the fact that he's blatantly blaming the players and taking absolutely no accountability himself is a worry, bro. Because how do you get people to fight for you when you're not even taking any accountability?
How do you expect players to buy into that? Because there might be some times where a player might think, "Raw, you know what? I've been shit. The managers took bullets for me. Next time I go out there, I'm going to move mad." You're not doing that. And all you need to do in today's day and age is, depending on the status in the squad, lose 2 or 3. That 2 or 3 start getting in the ears of even the good youths. The writing's on the wall.
But this is what I said about Bruno. Like, when there was rumors saying that Bruno ain't happy playing in the deeper role, yeah. I said, as soon as you lose Bruno, who's meant to be your main guy,
dark for you,
you're cooked.
That's your son. I mean? That's literally your son in the United squad. Him and probably Deluded.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like, even this, like, I'll play my way and I'll play my way until I want to change and that. It's like, no, it's not your way, blood. You don't kick the ball, blood.
Or just don't say it. Like, just don't say that.
But this is what I don't understand when managers say, I'll play my way. No, you don't play, bro. You're the manager. So it's not about what your way is. It's about what the best way is, yeah, with the players you have to win the football match for this football club. It's not about your way, blood. Do you know what I mean? This ain't tennis, bro. If it was tennis, you could play your way and then you lose and then you go home. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is football. Like, when you're repeatedly doing the same thing that's clearly not working, yeah, if it doesn't occur to you that there's something you're doing wrong, then you have problems in anything in life, bro.
Social awareness, self-awareness, baby.
Yeah. There's nothing in life that you should be doing, yeah, and you're not getting results, and you're not looking at yourself saying, yo, is there anything I could do differently?
No, you know what I'm saying? You have to approach life of everything's my fault. Now, everybody that's competent can read between the lines. You know, if you walk down the street, get hit by a bus, it's not your fault. But then if you were to apply that, maybe you could have left earlier. Maybe you could have looked left and right before that. Everything in life's your fault. And unfortunately, in football, it's the same. Everyone that can understand football, you know, The owners might be being mad. There might not be money available. The players that you can talk about the nuances and nitpick, but everything's your fault. Ultimately, everything as a manager is on your head. In the same way as Rants just said, if you go and win, you get all the praise. No one don't really like managers get all the praise when you win a trophy, and rightly so. You should get all the kind of criticisms when it goes left. You're gonna have to hold that, Amorim. I don't think he thinks how big Man United is as a job. Like, obviously, he knows about the club and stuff, but the way he governs, the way he carries himself, you don't understand that. And I see it at your club a lot of the time. You look sign players that are not bad players, but the shirt is heavy.
The shirt is heavy, but at the same time,
he's making it heavier. 100%.
Yeah, bro. Like, he's making everyone worse. And